So if you know me, I'm a pretty big F1 fan, and I haven't been a fan for that long actually. It's only been maybe about a year. I only got into it last year. But what really intrigues me is the technical side of the sport, such as the strategy, the technology, and how each team operates in such a high intensity environment. I'm not really that into the drivers or the hype of it, but it is pretty exciting, don't get me wrong. But something that really caught my attention and has caught my attention for a very long time now is the F1 movie, which came out a while ago, I think. I really want to go see it, and I have some time today. So let's go over to Gangnam and let's go see it. So we're at the theater now. I'm really excited because I hear the movie's good. Now, some people told me that the movie is only suited toward casual F1 fans who are not really into the technical side of the sport, but more into the hype of it and the excitement. I mean, after all, it is a movie, so it makes sense. But not only am I an F1 fan, but I'm also interested in filmmaking. And I hear that the production of this movie is absolutely amazing. I've seen some of the behind the scenes. It's done by the same people that did Top Gun Maverick, so the camera work has to be amazing, I'm sure. And from what I've seen so far, it does look amazing. So we'll see what the F1 fan inside of me says, and we'll see what the filmmaker side of me says. As you may have noticed, I just took a shower, and that's because I went out with friends right after watching the movie. I also managed to find a washing machine and fit inside of it, so here's a couple of pictures of that. Anyways, in terms of the movie, I'm going to approach it from two different ways. The filmmaker side of me, and then the F1 fan side of me. So the filmmaker side of me, truly like 9 or 10 out of 10 because of the way that it's shot is just so amazing. You would never think that something like this would ever exist. It was done by the same team of Top Gun, so what can you expect? But it was just a really well shot film in terms of the cinematography. And everything was so intentional too. It was really nice to see how detail oriented the production was, and just really getting stuff like this that isn't CGI is truly amazing. As you probably know, if you're watching this and you know about the movie, they shot this during race weekends. So really, yeah, 9 or 10 out of 10. However, the F1 fan side of me, maybe this is something you won't expect, but solid 10 out of 10, really. Like, the way that they were able to capture the energy of the race weekends, it was just, I've never seen anything like it. And sure, it's like dramatized a little bit, and was it realistic? No, not entirely, but it was a pretty, I wouldn't say an accurate, but a good portrayal of Formula One. And being able to bring that, what seems kind of, I mean, I guess not anymore niche, but what used to be niche to such a mainstream audience truly is amazing. And I think it's great that this movie was made the way it was made. So yeah, I'd highly recommend it if you could watch it. I watched it in a Dolby Atmos theater, which was actually really cool. So the colors were really good and the audio was kind of crazy, honestly. It was like surround sound sort of thing, you know, like, but I also only paid $13 for my ticket. I mean, Korea's kind of cheap. So yeah. Anyways, see you guys.